So I thought today I would make a before and after video. I think I'm gonna work on this garden a little more, and what I want to do is add some more soil over here where you see the rock ends and the soil starts. Cats keep digging that down because I haven't finished it. So I want to fill this in with soil. Probably, I'm thinking I'm going to plant these blue elf here around the back side, so kind of like around the back side of there to help give that a little bit of shade, because these will grow up. These blue elves here, these will grow, and I think they'll give that a little shade when it starts getting really hot. And then I'm going to add some more of this Sonoma Gold top dressing. I probably will figure out what I want to do with those sago palms. I have 3 that were cuttings I took off of my big one out in the back when we moved it. A friend of mine wants one of them. I'm going to plant the other 2 in the ground, do something with this aloe, and let's see, probably stage that pot somewhere. But I do need to make sure it has a kind of a built-in saucer under it, but I want to make sure that does not grow out of its pot into the ground, because I grew up calling these Nepales, but it's an Apuntia or Apuntia, however you say it, and it will take over. So you got to be really careful with those, unless you want a great big stand, and they grow really fast. So I'll probably stage that pot somewhere. So I'm going to get started over here, and then I will check back as I make some more progress, and we'll see how it's going. My neighbor heading down the road on his tractor. Okay, so I got some soil down, and I just used regular potting soil. I had 2 bags that were about half empty, and add a little bit more over here just to kind of raise it up a little so that the slope is not so steep, otherwise my top dressing just rolls off. And normally I would use a cactus and succulent soil, which has a lot more drainage, but over here it's going to be fine because I'm probably not going to plant anything in here, and it's mounded up pretty high, so it will drain good anyway, so I'm not worried about it. And this ground is so hard. This area out here is called Clay Station, and it's called that for a reason. So although we've had a ton of rain, the ground is hard as a rock, so I don't want to dig down. So I just dump dirt up on top of it and plant in that. It's a lot easier. So we'll check back in. Okay, so I got some blue elf in, and I got them along the back here. And I left a space, so I might tuck a few more of these echeverias back in there. I don't know, we'll see how it looks. And then I got over here, threw some more soil back in there and started adding some of the top dressing there, the Sonoma Gold. And then I got a little bit around there, so, and we'll keep going. Okay, pardon me if I'm out of breath. I just had to move a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm all finished for what I'm going to do today. And what I did was I tucked in this blue elf. The hardest part was actually pulling those apart. They've been in that pot for probably 6 months. Whew, and they were super root bound, but I got them all separated, lined them out. They'll grow, they'll continue to spread. And the hummingbirds love the blooms on them. So got some top dressing all down in there. Put my pig there. I'm not sure where that's eventually going to go. But then back in here, these are aeoniums. And I wanted them close up to the house because in the summertime they'll go dormant, but they will fry. This here is a bloom on this one. This one bloomed out, so that plant will die, and when the flowers are all done, I'll just cut that middle part out. Because aeoniums, they are monocarpic, so when they bloom, they die. But they usually put out a lot of pups first. So then what I did, whew, I'm whooped. I think it took me about 45 minutes total. So these are all the extra ones that I still have. And I just kind of lined them around the edge just to keep that gravel from sliding down the hill, because it's kind of a steep little hill. And I just threw that jade rock there to help hold it up behind the blue elf here. And that was a leftover one from this project because there was just too much. I didn't need it in there. And then I just lost my shoe. I just put this Nepalese here to get it out of the way for now. And so that's it. That's I'm all done with this today. And I will continue. I need to wait till I get paid in I think 2 weeks. And then I will go and buy some more of these large boulders. I'll probably get about 10 of them. I need a lot more topsoil to mound that up in there. I'm going to paint that table and chairs and just do this whole little corner section here. So all of these plants will go in the ground over here. These are all tough plants that will make it through the winter out here, and they'll also make it in the summer when we have full sun. So I picked those all specifically so that they will be able to go out here, and I won't have to worry about covering them with shade or frost cloth, although I might, to keep them, you know, looking their best. I might, but I don't know. So that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and have a great day.